B-Leaguers, back here again. This time up to James. Fifth edition of our reviews. He came fifth last in 2021. Really starting to like the way that James is going in terms of his draft and the addition of the IDP players in this one. Gave his draft grade an A-. Look, I'm not sure I would have gone with Garrett Wilson to go with Zach Wilson. You know, you're starting to get a lot of Jets players there on offense. You got lots of potential IDP starters. My only question mark might be on that Quay Walker one, but I loved the Hutchinson one in round 3. I thought that was really good value. Now James has 5 2023 firsts, so he's kind of waiting for that draft. However, in the meantime, it could be a long year. I certainly think currently he's probably got a bit more work to do in terms of player quality currently than what Matt had before he had his 7 firsts there. However, we do know about the 2023 draft class, and that is fire. My favourite IDP pick was Micah Parsons, as he can play as a defensive lineman, and he will be one of the best defensive linemen, a bit like how TJ Watt is, as long as he is in the DL spot as well. My least favourite was the Quincy Williams. Look, he's picked as a starter. From what I've read, he's not too great in certain areas in coverage and so on, and so his role could well be reduced going forward, even though he had a great season last season. So you may find that that one's not the pick that you wanted it to be. My 2022 prediction for James is, look, if you're not Team Gay or Naked Jason last place, I think you need to buy a lottery ticket, because for me, I understand you're going through this rebuild. Your lineup right now is probably the worst in the league, and it's not that close. So you'll have to do some magic work in the waiver wire, and possibly some trades. You know, just it's not always about having that draft capital. You can always use that for some players that obviously can help you in years to come. So it'll be interesting to see how you go with that. Alrighty, so he's needing you're needing a big year out of Zach Wilson there, who is probably your only quarterback going, so you're already at a disadvantage. You know, Herbert and Gainwell, there's some nice sneaky upside with them, but weekly points are going to be quite hard to come by. I mean, it's hard to hang your hat on NVS. Bateman's great, Boyd's great, Everett, we haven't seen it yet. We think it's coming. Wilson should be fine in there. Who knows what the Jets are doing. And then there's quite a lot of good IDP players that have been put in there. As I said, Parsons really liked. Love the Isaiah Simmons pick. That was he'll go well again. Jamal Adams can be a different beast anytime as well. Not sure about Chuck Clark, just because of you know what the Ravens did in terms of Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton. There's a few sneaky upside picks on the bench. You know, Spiller, Gallup. And that's probably all that's worth talking about there. So that's it for that one, and we'll see you next time.